What's up, guys? It's Rogue bringing you another video for Ark Ascended. The Tek Binoculars are one of the coolest and hardest items to unlock in this game. I would argue they are the absolute most important item in the game if you are a breeder. Now, for the people that don't know about the binos or what they can do, I'm going to showcase them in this video along with some of the best uses for them. Alright, let's go. First off, the Tek Binos provide a lot of information to you about the things around you. Let's break down what we're looking at here. So first off, you have the type of dino and the sex it is. You have the level. You have if it's tamed or if it's wild and who it belongs to. Then you have the stats of the dino below that. You have the colors below the stats. And below that, you have the mutations and what parent the mutations came from, or how many there are. But if you look even closer, you might notice the numbers next to the stats. So the first number represents the point spread that the dino spawned in with. So when dinos spawn in, they randomly roll the stats and the points get randomly distributed throughout the stats. More points for higher levels. The points add up to the level of the dino. Then you have the mutations and how many mutations that stat has. And then after that, you've got the amount of points that the owner has put into each stat. So when you apply your points to your stats, that's how many points the person has put into that stat. Now, with that information out of the way, let's get into some of the main uses that I use them for. First, breeding. When you are breeding and raising a baby, you want to be able to monitor how much food is currently in your dino's inventory. Well, you can do just that. If you activate the tracking on a baby, you will have the baby stats on the side of your screen. And this also tells you the weight. And if that weight is at 0.0, then you know your baby has no food in its inventory and needs some. Second, tracking. Say you want to track a dino that you see, maybe a pterodon and you don't want it to get mixed up with the rest. Like sometimes there's a pack of them and, maybe you want a certain one. You just want to keep, maybe you need to turn around a second. You don't want to lose sight of that exact one. Turn on the tracking. And now you can monitor it and track it. And you'll be able to find it. No problem. How about when you're fighting a Giga or a Titan? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to know how much health it still has? Well, you can do that. Again, turn on the tracking before you start the fight, and now you can monitor its health as you kill it. Or what about when you're underwater fighting a Tuso and it releases that ink and blinds you, then it darts away and you can't find it no more? Well, no more with the binos. Simply again track it and track the Tuso before you engage it. And when it inks you, you just follow the tracker and you stay with it. You ever tame something and accidentally shoot it once after it falls? Never again. Track that dino and watch its torpor rise while you're shooting it. Perfect tame every time. You ever jump off your dino and run around chopping trees or something, and then you have a hard time finding your dino or want to know if it's getting attacked while you're away from it? Use the binos. And those are some of the major uses I personally use the binos for. Hopefully this helps some of you. Hit that sub button to catch my newest content and touch that like button on the way out. Any comments, leave them below, and as always, have yourselves an excellent day.